So I got my tea here. I drink tea now because I used to drink a lot of coffee. Now I drink tea. The difference with tea and coffee is, though, as I drink tea, I start to grow breast and my penis shrinks a bit. So it's not good, right?
All right.
You sound like an unbelievable douche.
Do you know the Dave Darin show?
Not enough to boil a monkey's bum.
Most people say, who the fuck is Dave Darin?
Like Disneyland, I'm the happiest fucking guy on earth.
Who the fuck is Dave Darin?
I'd like to welcome the pommy bastard.
Have you heard of Dave Darin?
Oh, hello, Bruce. How are you, Bruce?
Who the fuck is Dave Darin?
Are you a poofter?
He used to be on terrestrial radio, but he got fired.
Ah, spit.
Have you heard of Nigel before?
This here's the wattle, the emblem of our land. You can stick it in a bottle, you can hold it in your hand.
Fuck you, Nigel. Who the fuck is Dave Darin?
Here comes the bull spiller now.
Dave Darin.
Hey guys, welcome to the Dave Darin Show. I've got a real cool band on. I just met them a couple days ago, and I have here Kevin from the band. Now, how do you pronounce it? Howzat?
That's right. Howzat?
Howzat? Okay. Now, was that the first name of the band, or was it like Howdat or Whodat, or what would you come up with originally?
Yeah, it depends where you're playing, right? The promoters spell it in different ways, but it's Howzat. Yeah, it's an old cricket term over from Australia, of all places. So.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now I thought you were in London, in Canada, and you're in London, Canada, not the UK London, right?
London, Canada. Yeah. London, Ontario.
London, Ontario. So let me get
no fog here, just a lot of snow sometimes.
So that's kind of cool. I met you guys. You have a lot of music. You got a lot of music videos out there as well, which since my show now moved into doing the video presentation, it's kind of cool to have you guys on that have videos, right?
Yeah, right on. Yeah, we got a few out. We got, three with production and a couple live videos and stuff, right? So
cool. So
plug it away. Everybody wants videos. It's fun.
Yeah, you know that's exactly. We're going to talk about that because I know it's expensive. I know that the bands now have to differentiate themselves from everyone else by doing things differently. Which video is one of the things that you can differentiate yourself from some of the bands that just have the music out there, which isn't just the music, but you need to put more out there delivered to your fans to bring those fans with attention to you guys, right? That's the purpose of the videos, partly.
Well, that's totally it. You gotta network yourself so many different ways, and rightfully so, right? I mean, you put all your hard work and sweat into writing and recording material, so you got to push it through social media, through Twitter, through YouTube, shows like yourselves. Like you have to get it out there and. Video is the best way, in my opinion, because everything's visual, right? You walk into a bar, the first thing you don't care how great they sound, your eye's going to go to the visual presentation of the show.
You know,
right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then you listen, right?
Yeah, you know, that's true. So let me ask you this. When you're on stage performing and you've done a set, it's almost like, is it like a football game where you take your material that you were doing on stage, like the football players do, to check out the play-by-play stuff, and then massage it for the next thing? Because you're right, presentation on stage is so important these days. Do you do that as well? Do you record the video?
I don't know if all the bands do. We record pretty much every live show, right? No matter what, whether the material is released or not. And you work on your it's not a choreographed presentation, not like it was in the 80s and stuff, of course, right? But you learn a lot from watching back your videos on stage. Right? You know, how being a singer, how you present yourselves in certain situations of the songs or whatever. But it's important, right? So if you do that, it's like anything else. It's like it's a learning curve, right? The smoother it looks, the smoother it come across to your people, right?
Yeah. It's always really important to have music videos and also the coordination on stage look great. It's almost like when I watch a porno, I want to make sure it's choreographed and the lighting's just right. You see the vagina just in that perfect angle. You got to make sure it's groomed properly. The band's got to groom properly. You got to get the vaginas groomed just properly for that adult video. Everything's got to work, right?
Yeah, and it's got to be current. It can't be back in the 80s, those type of videos too, right?
Oh, I love the 80s videos with that. I still miss that bush. I'm trying to make my wife grow the bush back. She says, Dave, she says, Dave, you know, I'm getting older, so I'm losing my hair. Fortunately, I'm not losing on my head, but my vagina, I'm losing my hair. So,
there you go.
There's her excuse. Now,
that's funny.
Now you're the vocalist of the band. Give me the guys in the band, yourself and all the other members of the band. Who
my name's Kevin. I'm the vocalist and half of the songwriting. Greg Fraser, the guitar player. I've been with him 14 years, so we write all the material together. Take it to the band, and the band has their input, of course, right? Mm-hmm. On drums is Dale Penny out of London, Ontario, and Dave Bouland on bass guitar, who just moved here from France, so he's the new guy in the band for about a year now, approximately.
Wow. Now, does he wish that he was in the Quebec part of Canada because he could speak French all the time, or what?
No, he's from the actual over the ocean.
Oh, okay. So 14 years you guys have been together.
I don't understand a word he says other than that he can play the bass guitar. So.
Oh, that's funny, because when I first started dating women, I was dating a lot of Asian women, and the guys would ask, they said, how do you communicate with them? It's funny, I would always say, well, it's kind of hard to have a communication always when your penis is in their mouth anyway, so it's kind of, it's hard to have a conversation anyway. So, but let's talk about the music. Let's get off the adult conversation for a while, right? So 14 years.
My grandson's watching this.
14 years you guys have been together, right? That's a long time. Music has changed a lot in the 14 years. Have you guys changed? Have you tried to remain true to who you were because your fans admired you from way back? What have you done, or have you considered that? Has that been part of your music writing in the present day based upon the past? Give me how you massaged that.
Well, originally, Greg, the guitar player, and I have been together 14 years. Originally, we started out doing, him and I and another guy, we were doing acoustic trios all across Ontario and out into the West and all that stuff, right? Doing covers. So we released a few acoustic songs, but we put this band together, a full rock band version of Howzat about 4 years ago now, right? Okay. Went through some guys, started writing, but we've always been true to the hard rock writing style. I mean, that's just who we are, right? So you got to write what you feel and what you like, right? Like, I'm not going to write any country songs or nothing. It's going to be hard rock material and with a little bit of a political theme lyrically, and away we go.
Right. So, do you get any critique for the political stuff? Because obviously, radio personalities and entertainers and people that are celebrities, when they make commentary on politics, people tend to want them to just perform, be musically talented, and shut the fuck up with the politics. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, I don't really care what any of them think lyrically wise on our end, to be honest. I mean, we're just writing why do all the lyrics? So I'm writing what I see going on in your country to a T. It's pretty easy, right?
Yeah, to a T. You mean to a T, meaning the T in Trump? Is that what you mean?
T in Trump, yeah. There we go. Well, Luv Dust pretty much directed at the politics of the states, right? And
yeah.
Another one we did, Storm, was about the Baltimore riots. I mean, so, you know, if you're Bono or somebody like that, I mean, you can go to town and really get picked apart at whether you're taking a stand on that political theme of stuff, right?
Right.
But where we're at, the level we're at, it's just, we don't care, we just write it and go, and we just rock out, right? Yeah. Ask me that question in 5 years.
But I got to tell you,
maybe work for us.
I'll tell you the one thing you don't know, because since I'm in the media, I know the backside of politics. So I'll tell you one thing you may not realize is everyone knows that Trump is trying to build a wall between here and Mexico. Yeah. Very, very few people know that Clinton was going to be building the wall from United States to Canada. So you didn't know that. So there you go. So
good.
You should be happy Trump won, because at least we can get back and forth from Canada and the United States more easily.
You know what? I'm glad Trump won, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion of the whole thing, because he's going to put his foot down, in my opinion, and straighten out that mess you got down there. Then he's going to come up here, and he's going to take over Canada and straighten out this mess so we can all be cool again. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. I'll tell you what. So let's play your videos. We're going to start off with the one called Luv Dust. Now, you told us a little bit about it already. Do you want to elaborate a little more before we play it, or do you want to just play it and come back?
No, go ahead and spin it, and we'll chat.
Okay.
See what the viewers think, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so here we go. I got to press a button and press another button, so I'm going to try to make this as flawless as possible.
Get a reaction, fight the fight, I'm gonna lay it down. You gotta move in another direction, gonna fight another lie, and gonna fight another say you wanna lead me, or tell me lies, or take the fight to the other side. You better look out to that crowd. You know they're gonna run you out of town. You wanna preach me, or tell me, are you gonna heal me? Do you wanna save me, erase me, or wanna hit you right to another spin it around, or sprinkle around, or to the ground, tell another You say you wanna teach me, or tell me why, or build a wall from the other side. You better look out to that crowd. You know they're gonna run you out of town. You wanna preach me, or tell me, are you gonna heal me? Or do you wanna save me, erase me, or wanna hit you right from another time? You wanna preach me, or tell me, are you gonna heal me? Or do you wanna save me, erase me, or wanna hit you right to another time? You gotta look around, or get a reaction, find the fight, I'm gonna lay it down. You gotta move in another direction, gonna fight another lie. Or spin it around, or sprinkle around, or to the ground, tell another lie. I'm gonna tell another lie.
Woo! Incredible video. Well done. Really well done.
Right on, man. Thanks.
And it was really cool because not only was the presentation there on stage, but each of you guys really felt like you were digging what you were doing, obviously, right?
Oh yeah. We've got getting more comfortable with shooting the videos too, right? And plus, we play a lot right? So I mean, you just bring your live gig to the video and take the videographer's commands, and away you go, right? So.
Yep. You know, now I got to ask you this, and I'm going to ask the guy after this. By the way, Sammy from Blue Helix is going to be on after you, so I'm going to ask him the same question. But as I've taken my show from radio to the excellent quality video show I've done now with all the fuck ups you just saw, right, and witnessed.
Yeah, it works, right?
It works, right? Yeah, fuck ups work on my show, trust me. But I'm curious about this. As we're trying to grow entertainment of music and myself doing the radio show, which brings you guys out, and we're thinking about ways to perfect things and make things expand. Video is one of the ways of doing it. But it takes a longer, now you've got to write the music, you've got to record the music, the audio, then you've got to storyboard the line out for the video, then you got to record the video. Doesn't that take some of your time that would have been faster to just do the music? Now you've got to spend all this extra time. Does that take away from the creative music content alone? It's got to, right?
No.
I
think the guys in Blue Helix would probably agree. I mean, it's all part of the creative process of being in the entertainment world, right? I mean, I know for us, like, we write the stuff. We're not thinking of video ahead of time, what we want to shoot in the video. We just write the material, right? And then we go to our production company or whoever we want to deal with, and they propose us. We have a couple of them, right? So they'll propose a storyboard, and we'll just kind of, as a band decision, go with whatever we wanted to run with to a point, right? But you see the storyboards, but you got to trust who you work with. So I don't think it hinders or pulls away from anything at all, to be honest with you. It's actually pretty exciting.
Oh, wow.
To do it all, and then when the package is done, right? I mean, you get, hopefully have a great audio track and a great video track to mesh together and spread it to guys like Dave. Right?
Yeah, cool. I'm also curious about this. When you guys are writing the music and you've written the music, you bring it to the recording studio where you're going to record it. Now, do you do a home recording studio thing set up, or do you go out to another studio that records? And I'm talking about the audio presentation.
Yeah. Well, no, we do our demos at pretty much an in-home studio, right? And then we've been working with a producer, a guy named Siegfried Meyer, who is out of Canada, but he works in LA a lot, right? And he's won up here, it's like the Juno Awards, right? Oh, so he's won a couple of Juno Awards. So we send him audio files of what we're writing at the time. We demo it off and send it off to him, and then we let him run with it. And actually, this time, for this whole year, we're going to release a song every 3 months instead of doing a whole CD, right? We're going to do a single every 3 months, and we're letting him pick the songs. So,
wow. Okay.
Here you go.
So that is interesting, because you said you're letting him pick the songs. Now, I'm curious about this. All bands, when they're in the studio, sometimes the engineer or even the sound guy on stage, when you're performing live, might tell you different things where he wants to hear a certain sound, or he's suspecting that your fans may benefit from hearing this part of you. Do you take that and do you acknowledge it, and do you work with his ideas, or you do? Because obviously a band wants to be true to themselves, right? And everyone. Yeah. Because I've gotten critiques on my show here about people saying I should do things differently, and I try to listen to them.
Always have an open mind about what people, constructive criticism or not, what they're bringing to you, right? I mean, and you got to trust your network of people around you, right? If we write a song, I let the wife hear it, she says it sucks, then so be it, right? But when you go into the studio, if Ziggy, we call him Ziggy, if he wants to take one of the songs another direction a little bit without compromising what we want, then we're all game, we're open, right? So, and when it comes to sounds and stuff, and he knows what we're all about, we just want to rock.
Do you ever come across a song, you wrote a song, your audience loves it, you're surprised that your audience is really digging that track, and because it wasn't something that you thought would be brought to that level.
Yeah.
And does that shock you? Do you have a song like that that's actually gotten to further than you thought it would?
Well, to be perfectly honest, when we started doing Luv Dust live, maybe we just released it in January, the day Trump took inauguration, coincide that, right?
Right.
So the way it came out on the 20th, but we started doing that song live at shows, and our friends in the audience, kind of, to be honest with you, I heard people saying, wow, I really dig that track. We started hearing that more and more before we even actually demoed it, right? Huh. So we kind of took that, you know, that vibe from what people were saying too, right? So, yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's a weird world.
Yeah. Now, do you primarily write to your innermost perspective? Like you've got an idea, you write to what the band has compromised, or do you ever write a song thinking about the audience itself? Like you think this song is probably a song that we love to do, but I think our audience is kind of digging some of our format from our last album. Let's write a song for our fans. Do you write to yourselves or do your fans more, or do you balance it? I'm sure you probably
No. We write for us, and that's just the way it is. I mean, you know, when it comes to the live show of certain songs, being the front man, I think about how I can make, say, that song or Storm be really audience friendly with people, and like get them clapping or whatever. But no, I write all the lyrics too, and I just write what the hell ever I want, and away we go. Okay. So I don't know, not to be ignorant towards the fans, but it's just, you got to be true to yourself and just write what you feel, and that way, you know, you'll play better, and the whole kit and caboodle, right? So.
Mm-hmm. What kind of advice do you give to some of the younger guys that are starting in music? Because I've had some younger guys come on the show, 16-year-old guys who are really good players. What do you tell them? Do you tell them? Do you have any advice for the guys that are really young, working their way up? They love what they're doing, and what do you tell them? What can you tell them?
Well, I think Dave Grohl said it best: stay away from American Idols and the karaoke idols and all that bullshit, right? And just, you know, like he said a while back, just lock yourself in the garage and be true to yourself and just write whatever comes out of you, right? If a ballad comes out, write the ballad. And, you know, if a thrash metal song you feel like comes out of you at that time, write it and demo it. But just the key is just be true to yourself, lyrically, musically wise, and at some point it'll all circle around and you'll have your day, hopefully.
Yeah, cool. Right. I'll tell you what, let's play your next track.
And keep practicing.
Let me ask you this question. Now, I know that you're not the guitar player for the band. Does the guitar player come to you and say, I've heard this rumor, 10,000 hours before he's gotten to a good groove on his guitar? Have you heard that? Is it 10,000 hours? Is that the number? It's a lot of hours.
How many years is that?
Yeah, I'm not that good with math. I burned out some of my brain cells over the years.
Yeah, me too. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Ask the guys in Blue Helix that one. Maybe they have a guitar player sitting in.
Yeah, I got to ask that question because I play the guitar.
I wouldn't want to put 10,000 hours into my two guitars sitting there. I just do it for to write a riff or something and leave it to the professionals in the guitar player department.
There we go. I'll tell you what, let's play the next song, which is called Storm, and then we're going to come back. We're going to make sure we know how to connect with you to continue the conversation on with the show here. So here we go. This is Storm now. Hopefully I'm going to do a better job than the last segment, right? I've got this reduced. I'm going to press this.
You can get Storm right here.
Oh, you do? Oh, let me flash it up. Keep waving it. Let me see. I see. I want to ask you to flop that up after I play the video. Here we go with the video. Then we're going to get back to you. We're going to show that in the big print. Here we go.
Don't wanna play this game anymore.
Another incredible video. I got to compliment you on that. The vocals, the instrumentation, it's all great. I love it.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that.
So let's make sure we know how to hook up with you guys in the future. How do people connect with you, the band? How do they engage with you going forward?
Yep. www.howzatrocks.com. Got a little thingamajiggy there.
Oh, show us the CD cover again. We missed that because I had the screen minimized.
This is an EP we released last year called Rough Cuts with Storm is on this. The new song Luv Dust is not on nothing other than CD Baby right now. If you guys want to go download it, CD Baby, that'd be cool. Here's the little EP.
Rough cuts. A long time ago when I was originally circumcised, I got a rough cut. That's the excuse I give to my wife when she saw, well, Dave's an American guy, she's Japanese, and she saw the smaller penis. I say when I was circumcised, it was a rough cut. So there you go. It's translated.
Well, you better send me your mailing address, and I can send you down one autograph for her.
Yeah, I'll do that. So tell us again, when they go to CD Baby and they get that CD, right? Or the
they can go to any distribution site or our website and download the CD, the EP, or buy it, iTunes. And Luv Dust just got released around the world on CD Baby and iTunes and all that fun stuff. So, or even buy it cheaper at howzatrocks.com for a quick download. So
cool, awesome.
And there we go.
Kevin, it was great having you on the show. And make sure what you said that you're doing quicker singles coming out every 3 months, right? Didn't you say that?
Yeah. This year we're going to do the single. So at the end of the year, we're going to pile it all on, and away we go.
Cool. So I piled it on to my wife when I told her I was hungry, like I just mentioned. But let me ask you this. Every 3 months, you should come on the show, crank out that new music. If there's no video background, if you trust me, I'll add some video to it because I know it's going to take a little while to make every song into video. But come on the show, and we'll promote the tracks every 3 months. How's that sound?
I accept your invitation.
Good, cool. So we'll spend like 5 minutes rapping with you and get that new material out there. It'd be great. And then at the end of the year, when you got a bunch of stuff again, come back on the show. Let's make this an annual thing for some of the bands I want to help out. That sounds good, right?
I'm in.
Okay,
sure.
I'm sending this to my lawyer who's listening right now, so I've got that commitment from you. So don't. Is
that Phil?
Yeah, don't defraud on this one. Yeah, and thanks to Phil of Rock Solid. Let me make sure I give out the full name. Rock Solid Entertainment Label. Let's make sure we check out Phil Taylor, who's actually helping out a lot for the show here and all the bands that come on the show. It's a great guy. He's motivated me to come back on and do the video show. So shout out to Phil.
I'm glad he did. So.
Yep. Thanks, man, for being on the show.
Thanks, guys.
Sometime on Saturday morning, that they landed without any warning. A big gray cloud came down from the sky, shooting laser beams out of its eyes. Then the beings emerged from the craft. They stood 50 foot tall and they kicked my ass singing. She said, you know now with the robot club. You know now with your pretty good love. Come to the future and ain't gonna laugh. Come from the future and not from the past. They landed in Mississippi and then Hong Kong and last in Georgia, old Big Dog. Then the being came to Washington, D.C. He said, I'll have to take you over, but first I must pee. Getting on down with the robot killer. Getting on down with the laser gun. Getting on down with the robot killer. Come in the future and it ain't so bad. Love
Thanks, Joe.
Haven's End is here. You guys won. You were in the top 10 of my all year's bands with the track. What was the track?
Shadows. Okay.
And we're going to spin. Sweet. You're going to spin. Bin. Yeah. You can tell Joe doesn't know it, but I was smoking in the parking lot. Thank God Joe didn't see me stoned in the lot.
That's why
right?
we love you. That's why we love you.
You sound like an unbelievable douche.
Do you know the Dave Darin Show?
Not enough to boil a monkey's bum.
Most people say, who the fuck is Dave Darin?
Yeah, I know. I'm a little prickly. I shaved yesterday.
Thanks for calling Autoerotica, #1 in automated phone sex. Please say the name of the person you'd like to speak with.
Brandy.
I think you said Brandy. If this is correct, press 1.
Hi, this is Brandy. Please state your name.
Dave Darin.
Hello, what are you wearing?
Jeans and a t-shirt?
I think you said jeans and a t-shirt. Is that right?
Yes.
That's hot. What would you like me to do to you?
Why don't you go down on me?
I think you said go down on you. Is that right?
Yeah, you bet that's right.
I'm going down on you. Oh, wow. You are really stiff. Does it feel good to you?
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Does it feel good to you?
Yes. Stroke it.
I'm stroking it. Holy cow. You are really hard. Would you mind if my friend joins in?
Are you kidding me? Sure.
Great. Press 1 for Crystal. Press 2 for Yolanda. Press 3 for Jamie.
Hey, I'm Jamie. Thanks for letting me in on the fun. What do you want me to do to you?
Ow! No, Jamie. Put Brandy back in the line. Get rid of Jamie.
I'm pretty sure you said get rid of Brandy.
No.
Goodbye.
What do you want me to do to you?
No. End this call.
I'm pretty sure you said play with my balls.
Oh? What?
I'm playing with your ball.
Oh, jeez. I'm just missing my wife.
I'm pretty sure you said fist me while whacking off. Is that right?
No, absolutely not.
I'm fisting you.
Oh, jeez. Honey, come back.
And I'm whacking off.
Oh, my God. No. Please, just put Brandy back on the line.
I'm pretty sure you said put Randy on the line.
Hi, this is Randy.
Hi, Randy.
Hi, Jamie. Where should I penetrate?
No, you don't. No, this is getting ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure you said pearl necklace. Is that right?
Oh, a necklace for my wife. All right. Is this Home Shopping Channel?
A text message has just been sent to
Dave Darin's
cell phone.
Oh, God, not that kind of necklace. That's disgusting. Oh, I don't know. Hello, Dave Darin. Hello.
This is Randy.
And Jamie.
Would you like us to finish on your chest?
No, stop.
Hells yeah.
Hot damn, we just finished on your chest.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. What a night. Oh, what a night. Call back again.
Pearl necklace complete.
Welcome back to the Dave Darin Show. I have no idea how much of that went over the air.
Some people hurry, some never leave. Some people find themselves down on their knees. Some people stranded in the battle zone. I found out on the midnight road. Some seeking riches, some never care. Some people look for a sign out there. One way or other, all roads lead to Rome. Heading out on the midnight road. Some crave attention, chase the speed. Some play for kicks, doing it for free. What's round the corner seems nobody knows. Somewhere further down the midnight road. Some hearts are open for the good. feels like we are all at sea. We're rolled on the waves just like refugees. Some still are dreamers, some watch the clocks. Some people wait for the sky to drop. The lovers seek shooting stars that fall somewhere out there on the midnight road. Somewhere out there on the midnight road. Somewhere out there. Somewhere out there. Somewhere out there. Midnight road. 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 Somewhere out there.
I'm pulling up in the rave. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face.
I told the plug I'd call him back. He said there's no need for all of that. I'ma hand you this shipment, cause O'Neal you the quarterback. I see you ballin' like Starbucks, getting money like Starbucks. Couple K's out in Vegas, you can say I'm getting my odds up. You could catch me in the Phantom type. Shorty, I made her a random night. Then mix the lean with a can of Sprite. She said I'm the man, bitch, said damn it right. She said I'm the man, bitch, said damn it right. I do not go for the little talk. I get my work from a bigger source. I do not talk to the little man. I walk around with the biggest boss. Oh, we be rocking this rollies. So there's no way you could tick me off. So there's no way you could tick me off.
You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face.
They talk about gunning me when they in front of me. None of that comes to the mind. I'm rocking that currency, getting it currently. All of them know I'm gon' shine. My niggas that pull with me, they in the sun with me. They put it all on the line. Yeah, they put it all on the line. Yeah, they put it all on the line. I talked to my shooter, he told me my future. He said I'd be busting a check. Then went to my jeweler and talked to Medusa. Now stones all over my neck. Stones all over my neck. Gold all over my neck. Them niggas be holding it down. Show them niggas respect. Roll with the crew, the militia. Pay them the back, come get you. And the nigga wanna see the body. So make sure you take a picture. So make sure you take a picture. I'm only gonna be here for a minute. After throwing all this money, got a nigga all in my business.
You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. You could just tell we get money. I'm pulling up in the rave. Taking a look at these haters. Look at they face. Look at they face. Look at they face. I'm pulling up in the rave. I'm pulling up in the rave.
First name only.
Rosa.
Rosa, gynecologist.
Yes.
Right? I'm just curious because Phoenix wants to know. Because we're on the East Coast now. Everyone in Phoenix is so fucking hot. Everyone shaves down there.
Spring cleaning.
We're in the East Coast now. Do you guys keep bush down there in the East Coast?
No, absolutely not.
They shave it too.
Absolutely.
Shaving the vagina.
There's a lot of piercing in that area.
Yeah, there's a lot of piercing in that area. And they pierce the clit, they pierce the labias, they pierce everything.
You don't do that though. You're a gynecologist.
No,
you don't do the piercing.
They go to the tattoo places.
Do you have to make sure that they're sterile down there before they're qualified to go and get pierced, or they don't care?
They don't care.
They just pierce that
They
sucker.
just go, yeah. Absolutely.
How long does it take to heal before you can start having penetration when they're pierced?
Like a week or two.
In a week or two. Yeah. So that's 1 week. So just for my audience, that's 1 week of masturbation is a penalty for a piercing down below.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
1 week.
I think it's gonna hurt, so.
It's gonna hurt. What kind of piercings do they put there? Like, is there a variety of stuff? You can put all kinds of stuff, right?
All kinds of stuff.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in a pierce down there? Because you see it once in a while. You see piercings, right?
When it's inside the vagina.
Yeah, inside there.
Yeah.
It's inside there.
Yeah.
I thought it's supposed to be on the outside.
No, inside.
So these women are experiencing pleasure all day long.
Yes.
Is that the idea?
I guess so.
Look at that.
I don't know if it's for her or for him, though. It could be for both.
Could be for both. Well, it's not for him. I mean, if she's having orgasms all day long, she goes home, she's tired.
No.
So it's not necessarily for her, for him.
Why would she be tired?
Well, she's orgasmed all day long with that fucking thing in there.
So why would she be tired, though?
Because she's already been stimulated all day with a 24-hour orgasm.
No, we're girls, we're not boys. It's not.
Whoa!
we don't work the same way.
I'm young, dumb, and full of cum. I go all fucking day if you let me.
All right, so I'm gonna have to have my wife have a piercing down there because
there you go.
She's limiting my access to that area.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, there's a saying.
I'm cutting you off.
There you go. You're not invited.
Yeah, you're not invited on the program. Get with the program.
Dave.
He just barely learned to lick his own genitals. Leave him alone.